Guys, what can I tell you? What I mean, seriously, what can I tell you about this house? You read the title. Another fantastic Mancera release. This fragrance journey begins right now. Let's go. Alright people, we are back. Here's my review on another stunning release by Mancera. This is Instant Crush. You know, once I first started getting the idea that Mancera was a house not to be mucked with, I started just going blindly off of, you know, the actual house itself. Now, I realize that that's kind of a dangerous thing and I might get some heat for that, whatever, but out of all the Manceras that I've, you know, gotten blindly, none of them have been anything less than stunning. No disappointments whatsoever. I guess I'm going off topic. Let me get back to the topic, and that is this perfume here, Instant Crush. Now, there aren't very many accounts on it because it is brand new, and it's, for whatever reason, it's not even on Mancera's website. I don't know why that is. There are several fragrances from Mancera that are not on their website. My phone's going crazy. I apologize. But anyway, what I can tell you about this fragrance is that it is absolutely amazing. Let's get into the review. First, the notes. Stand by. Now, if you look on Fragrantica and you scroll down, everybody who's watching this video has probably been on Fragrantica. But anyway, if you haven't, it's basically a database of every perfume, practically every perfume ever made. And if you look on that, you scroll down a little bit, and it tells you if there are people who believe a fragrance reminds them of another fragrance, whether or not it smells like it, whatever. There are a few people that, you know, said that this fragrance smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Now, I realize that, you know, your skin varies and stuff like that, but for the people that are saying that, they're probably right to a certain extent. Now, before you click off the video and throw a brick at the screen or whatever, stand by. Now, what's going to happen is that this fragrance, those people probably picked up the fragrance and smelled it out of a sample vial or out of the spigot. If you do that, it's going to be probably 60 to 75% Baccarat Rouge 540. No questions asked. Now, I'm going to go ahead and date myself here, but actually not really, because this came out before I was born. But anyway, there was this toy back in the day from Kenner. All right, and it was called SSP. It was a car that had a T-stick in there that had like teeth on it, and you stuck the T-stick in the hole and you yanked the T-stick and it made the wheel spin at a ridiculous, you know, rate of speed. Once you did that, it made this really weird, you know what, hold on a second.
Do you hear it? I hear it.
Here it comes.
The whole of power from sonic sound. Now, when you pull that T-stick, those SSP racers howl with power.
So think of this fragrance as one of the SSP cars, but with a twist. Because when you pull the T-stick and you put it down, it takes off like a mother. It's gone. You know, and kids used to have a crap ton of fun with it, at least from what I saw in the commercials. I never had one. But if you can imagine taking that T-stick and expecting the car to go forward, you yank that T-stick and it makes that crazy screaming noise, and then you put the car down, and instead of going forward, it takes a hard right or does an about face and takes off in a completely different direction. That is exactly what's going to happen when this fragrance hits your skin. Out of the spigot, don't pay it any attention, because it may in fact resemble Baccarat Rouge 540 out of the spigot, but once it hits your skin, forget about it. It is not even close. Not even close. Completely different direction. This is by far, now I don't know if it's the best smelling Mancera, but it is by far the sexiest, and there is literally no question about it. None. You know, at least where I'm concerned. This smells kind of fizzy to me, you know, like a giant, like a orange tonic. You know what I mean? You remember those Fantas, those Fanta orange tonics? That's what this kind of reminds me of. You know, it's just fizzy. Just you know, it's like a Willy Wonka, like a fizzy lifting drink, orange flavor. Yeah, let's put it like that. Let me tell you what happens when I spray it on my skin. Right out of the gate, it is a friggin' saffron bomb. Boom. Explosion of saffron. Then it gets spicy. All right, that saffron does not go away. It stays with you for the duration of this fragrance, and that is final. Okay, if you don't like saffron, don't even look at this fragrance. Once that saffron will settle into your skin, because it doesn't go away, but once it settles into your skin, then you're going to start getting the fruits, and it's strictly citruses. Now the citruses don't come in hot and heavy. They lay in the cut. They're there. You can see them. They're trying to be camouflaged, but the camouflage is awful. Kind of like ACUs. It's trying to hide, but it's not doing a real good job. About an hour into this fragrance, it's going to start to get sweeter. Really sweeter. And it's going to get sweet to the point where it's actually a good thing that, you know, the musk and the sandalwood and the oak moss, you know what, and I'm gonna say the spicy ginger as well is in this fragrance, because if it weren't in this fragrance, it would be really, really sweet. It's sweet now, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, don't get it twisted. It's still sweet, but it's not as sweet as it could be if those other accords weren't present. Now you'll see people's accounts on this, and you'll see everything from masculine to feminine to unisex. I'm not getting into that, because you guys already know there's no such thing as masculine or feminine. Every fragrance is unisex. As long as you have human skin, you can friggin' wear it. Done. But yeah, it will get musky around the 2-hour mark, and it will get a little bit earthy and even a little bit skanky. Very sexy, like just a beautiful, hot, sexy trollop. She's friggin' awesome. Absolutely awesome. No denying this is one of the best out there. I can't, you know, it's a first impression, so I really can't get real deep into it, but I can tell you that it is literally one of Mancera's best. It's really hard for me to describe this, but it is absolutely phenomenal. No getting around that. I literally can't say enough about it. In fact, honestly, it's a quickie review. I think this is done. There's literally no more I can say about it. I can tell you that in terms of longevity, it's a monster. I got like 14 to 16 hours, and after then, you can still smell it, but it just won't be a monster anymore. I'm gonna say about 8.5 to 9 hours, it's a beast on your skin. Absolutely phenomenal. I think you guys are gonna like this if you haven't gotten your nose on it. Like I said, one of Mancera's best. That's my first impression. Quickie review from the House of Mancera. Instant crush, and it's very aptly named, because as soon as I sprayed it on my skin, that's exactly what it was. This is another solid release from Mancera, and this is why I have literally no qualms about just seeing, hey, there's a new release by Mancera, and grabbing it, because I know it's going to be a banger. And you know, this is no different. Every single release from this house, and there you go. All right, so once again, that's my review. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything more than that, but first impression, and you know, I've worn it once, and I plan on destroying this bottle because it's that good. But anyway, just one last thing. Like I said, you know, the whole Baccarat Rouge 540, get it out of your head, guys, because it's not like that. Only out of the spigot. Like I said, on your skin, completely different animal. And that's it. I'm out of here. Talk to you later.